And before we do anything today, the thread did vote.
Hooray!
Yup.
Also, welcome back.
Yes, hi. No longer are we going to be keeping the red ship. Red ship is now getting heavy ordnance wings, which don't do anything, except look cool. And then we're getting Lombax orange.
Rip, red ship. Long live Lombax ship.
Long live Lombax ship until we get more design choices, and then I'll put up another vote.
Your time is short, Lombax ship.
I forget if there's a hot pink one or not.
There better be.
I really hope there is.
I forget if there is.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I really forget if there is.
Lombax ship patrols the skies.
Ignore the fact that it's a red ship. I did some editing. This usually happens when you go to the next planet right after, but I think it fits better between this planet and whatever.
I love his tie. Look at his tie. His tie is great.
His tie has lightning bolts on it. Everybody knows lightning bolts are faster than fire.
Was arrested trying to flee to
Well, yes, they are.
Full-time hero, now full-time Zero, was placed in custody.
I love his just perpetual look of confusion through all of this.
Oh, I have to say something after the cutscene is over, because this right here is the best thing. But I need everybody to hear it.
Okay.
I almost miss that guy sometimes. Almost.
So in the original script, the way Captain Cork escaped was he used his finely chiseled butt cheeks to grind his way out of jail. They wouldn't let that go through, so they instead flushed his way to victory.
That is a damn shame.
I know.
Oh my God.
That would have been so great. But we're going to be trying something new today. And that it's not going to last, but
Right.
I've been kind of bagging about how bad the Ratchet and Clank 1 weapons are in this game. We're going to be showing that off. Also, this is armor.
Shiny new duds.
Yep, I think it absorbs like 10% of all damage.
Chickenbot's got an upgrade.
Yeah, there is a skill point in this level for killing every robot, every enemy in this level with the Ratchet and Clank 1 weapons and your wrench.
Okay, that sounds horrible.
Yeah, the Ratchet and Clank 1 weapons kind of suck because they don't do nearly enough damage to really be useful at all.
Also, you missed completely.
Well, yes.
His ability to walk in a line has been your downfall. Whatever. Just assume I made a joke.
Okay. Do you remember how awesome the Visibomb gun was last time? And like,
Yeah, it killed dudes pretty good.
I don't think anything really lived past one hit. It takes 5 hits to kill one of the tanks in this level with the Visibomb gun. The Visibomb gun sucks now.
Damn. That had to be intentional. Why would they do that?
I don't know. And then they made a skill point involved with killing everything in this level with the Ratchet and Clank 1 weapons.
Okay, so there's just one dude on the staff who really, really hates everybody.
Yeah. So, spoilers, I'm going to die later, and after I die, I decide I've had enough of the Ratchet and Clank 1 weapons shit, and go back to using good weapons.
That was actually effective.
Yeah, the Walloper is probably the only good weapon, and only in this level, because most of the level takes place over a bottomless pit, so you can just punch enemies straight off most of the time.
Oh, and before I forget, Merry Christmas, if you guys celebrated that.
Oh, yeah. Yup. I got into the Nexus, and I've already beaten it twice. I've had it for 4 days.
It's not much of an accomplishment, Kalon.
Well, no, but it's the first Ratchet and Clank game I've ever actually beaten the challenge mode on.
I got a new bed frame.
Ooh.
It's a really nice bed frame. It's solid oak.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's nice. I'm real happy with it. Also, I'm eating this delicious pie.
We didn't have any pie.
And you are a broken home.
Well, we had an apple cake. It was good. It had coconut in it, but aside from that, it was basically everything that was good with cake and everything that was good with apple pies, except for the crust bit, because, you know, you can't have crust on a cake. That's just weird. But yep.
We had an entire conversation in the time it took you to kill that tank.
Yeah, one tank took 5 missiles to kill one tank. And considering I missed the first time, that took 6 of my 20 missiles. Now, the nice thing about this skill point is that you can come back later and do it later when there's less enemies and you have more health, which is what I did when I first got the skill point because I'm insane. But I was just trying it here just to kind of show off, you know, these weapons suck.
Yeah.
And the worst part is, if you don't have a Ratchet and Clank 1 save file, they're not free. They're actually quite expensive.
But they sell themselves.
Fuck you, fat robot lady. I don't know your name.
She must have really just pissed somebody off.
Yeah, she must have.
Go live on the desert planet and sell the worst guns we have. Oakley dokley.
By the way, we went bankrupt in this galaxy like 20 years ago. But for some reason, there's a glitch in the computer system that still gives you your paycheck, even though you're fired.
By glitch, we mean you keep cooking tuna in the office. Stop microwaving your damn tuna salad. Jesus. Who does that? Like, oh golly, hot tuna salad.
Yeah,
Boom.
there we go. I'm finished with the Ratchet and Clank 1 weapons shit. We're done. Never using them again. I switched to a much more sane layout. But, let's see, I think... Hold on a second. I think there's a couple more skill points on this level, but they're associated with a later part.
Look at everything die.
Yep. Yeah, okay, they're in a part that we're gonna do in a little bit, so I can't talk about them quite yet. But yeah, trying to this level, when you're not trying to do it with Ratchet and Clank 1 weapons, is actually pretty good. It's one of those levels that's just constantly suspended over a bottomless pit, basically, but it doesn't really feel like it because you've just got so much space to move around anyway. And check out how awesome the mini nuke is. It's got an acid mod attached to it now.
I don't see why you would need acid and radiation. It just seems counterintuitive. I mean, one of them's going to get them. It's probably going to be the acid.
Yeah, but I mean...
Well, you already have the radiation. You can, you know... They think they survive and they go home to their families, and that's just how you kill off... This is how you kill the indigenous population.
You're a horrible human being.
Imperialism!
Oh, and here's a better visual about what the bouncer does. Because I didn't really show it off too much last time. Oh god!
Come on, buddy, you can do it. It seems like not the best area to use the bouncer, what with the endless, bottomless pits.
The little bouncer balls are actually pretty good at homing in on enemies. It's just that there weren't any enemies to really home in on at the time.
God, I love the range on the Blitz cannon.
Yeah, the Blitz cannon is really, really
ridiculous. Good. But anyway, I'm reading up, like, nuclear radiation disasters on Wikipedia is, like, my new hobby. And apparently, people aren't really good at disposing of radioactive... Oh, excuse me. For radioactive materials. So there's like stuff, like I forget what country this was, but it was an old X-ray machine or something. Oh, hey, buddy.
It's the mathematician.
I'll finish the story later.
Okay.
Guess all the good names were taken.
Watch your mouth, Zero, before the mathematician subtracts your head from your shoulder.
All of his jokes are pun-based, and I hate them.
Could I please ask what this is all about?
That moon's where we divide losers from winners before adding them to the Megacorp game. There's a challenger up there ready to
Shut up.
you to nothing.
Do you have a squid on his
Watch,
head?
watch Clank, watch Clank. Oink, oink.
This is how you animate walking.
Sweet.
Superman.
Oh, yes, that's exactly what he reminds me of.
Me go, you stay.
Yep.
No following. And then Clank dies.
But he doesn't die, because he just rebuilds himself at the end.
Hey! Remember us?
Phil?
Alright, so this is Giant Clank, and Giant Clank can fire missiles, he can throw
Dude's
bombs.
a huge dick.
Yeah.
If you try to play defensively, the trick is just to get right in his face all the time.
Yeah, basically. And there are 2 skill points associated with this level. There's one for destroying every building, and then there's one for, get this, only beating him with your punches.
And don't neglect those helicopters, those will sneak up on you.
Oh yeah, the helicopters, they're a good source of health, but they'll also, like, really decimate you if you just leave them alone.
Wait, I thought you only got the health from the buildings. The helicopters drop missiles.
No, helicopters drop health.
Huh.
Yeah. But yeah, I skipped most of this because it's not that interesting to watch. It's really fun to play, but watching it is just not that great.
So is he dead now?
No.
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 Well, you just exploded.
Well, since when did that stop anybody in this game?
Fair point. Alright.
Nefarious has been exploded several times.
Well, Nefarious is a robot. That dude's clearly made out of flesh and fat, and mostly fat.
Okay. I'll give you that.
Anyway.
No, not yet.
Divide and conquer, huh? Hey, guess you guys were prime.
I'm gonna add my boot to your ass. Seriously, Squidhead, shut up.
Welcome to Megacorp Games, sponsored by Megacorp.
Gee, I would have never thought with a name like that.
How many times can we say Megacorp in this? My guess? 70 million.
That's a little on the low end.
Make a cage match. Then open the throttle for the all Megacorp hoverbike race.
Oh goody, more racing.
Oh, joy!
I know how much you love that.
Supplied, advocated, or even liked by Megacorp. Approach at your own risk.
The Megacorp Games. Keep it
Corp.
Mega.
Corp. Alright, now you can finish your radiation stories.
Okay, so my story is it was like an old dental x-ray machine or something. I forget exactly which point. It had a bunch of radioactive material in it. And some guy was digging around in the junkyard where they just thrown this thing. Just tossed it in there. And so he gets in there, he sees this shiny blue light, and he's like, ooh, pretty. And anyone who knows anything about radiation, shiny blue light is really, really bad.
Okay.
Because that's how the radiation actually appears to your eyes. I mean, so if you can see shiny blue light, you are probably dead.
Okay.
And so he takes this stuff home, and he's like, look at this shit I found, and he just passes it out to all his friends, and basically, long story short, it nearly kills an entire town.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, radiation is neat.
Anyway, these guys are pretty much impossible to sneak by, so you just kill them anyway.
Oh, and then in New Mexico recently, there was a shipment of cobalt.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because, you just ship that shit unsecured across Mexico, no problem. And it got hijacked.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, and they later found it just abandoned in the desert, and whoever got that is dead now.
Oh, okay.
They don't know who did it, but it was cobalt, and they just picked it up and took it away. Because they just thought they were getting some nice, shiny blue metal. You know, shiny blue.
Shiny and blue.
Sometimes.
Shiny and blue is apparently death colors, so
Yep! It's one of my favorite colors.
it's good to know.
Yeah, if you ever see like a shiny blue light and it isn't coming out on an LED, run.
Okay.
Just fucking run.
Alright.
I mean, you're gonna die anyway, but you might as well get some exercise. Be fit.
Oh, look! The turrets turned into mega turrets. Well, not these ones.
Mega Corp turrets.
Not these ones, because the ones that are already out when the upgrade takes place aren't affected. But the next couple turrets we start throwing, they're gonna fire rockets instead.
Damn, bud.
Yep. Okay, here we go. There we go.
So basically, you've upgraded to a level 3 turret.
Yep.
Not gonna say anything about that?
It's a level 3 sentry, I think you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no.
Turret, sentry, same thing.
I stopped playing TF2 years and years ago. I still occasionally play the Halloween updates, but aside from that, I'm pretty much done with TF2.
I don't really blame you.
Although, man, they do have some nice hats.
Sometimes I like to go on tryhard servers. I should stop talking and eating. Sometimes I like to go on tryhard servers and just do like melee only heavy, which is actually fun because if you can get around corners and just wait and just surprise people, you'll kill some of them, and that really makes them mad.
Okay, so the timing on these dynamo things are really, really tight, and I do this on purpose to show you, yeah, if you wait around, you're gonna fall.
Also, the instant kill taunts are fun.
Oh yeah, I love the insta-kill taunts. So, this part, you have to run. Just never stop. Don't stop. See, I almost screwed up there because I stopped for a second, and that was almost too long.
God, I hope the bathroom isn't at the end of this.
Okay, this must be the core terminal.
Oh, it's not this cutscene. Okay. There's a special cutscene coming up soon that
I better call a maintenance box.
is the reason why I had to record certain levels like 5 times.
So you're breaking into a secure facility,
Let's just follow him and fix it ourselves.
and you call maintenance because this shit's broken.
Yeah. So, here's a glider segment. I kinda hate this glider segment. It's kind of a pain in the ass.
You know what's super fun?
What?
Is if you get to this and then you remember that you hadn't gotten the glider yet. Because that's what I did.
They have a teleporter right there.
Well, I know, it's just... You just feel real dumb. And you feel real dumb for about 10 years.
But yeah, this particular drop right here is why I hate this segment, because it doesn't look it, but it's really, really hard to judge where the end of that drop is. Also, if you come all the way up here, you get that platinum bolt.
Get them bolts, son.
Yep. Oh, and that maintenance spot just disappears.
Huh.
I end up following him back there, and he's just gone. And there's like nowhere he could have gone to. Look at this. Where'd he go? I don't know.
It was your imagination the entire time. You had to believe you could fix the
Goods of that
power.
experiment. What the?
Yup.
I think I see the problem.
I forgot about this.
Now even the computers are charging us? That's it. This galaxy
I'm with
blows.
you, Wretch.
What?
Dr. James T. Fullbladder.
Okay, so
Corp experiment
this
number 13.
fucking cutscene right here,
If you are watching this, you're
not this pre-rendered part, but the next part right after it,
was entirely docile in nature.
on my old Hoppig,
Scientific test number 87. Poke it with a sword.
on my old Hoppig, it would drop frames, but not drop sound. So you had this really weird desyncing issue with this cutscene and this cutscene in particular. So the footage was unusable, which is why it's the main reason why I had to move to a Hoppig, or an Elgato as opposed to an Hoppening.
The computer's log
Because I had one of the old ones that doesn't have a cooling fan inside it.
Fizzwidget must not know.
No, Fizzwidget's just
We've
dumb.
got to warn him.
Yellow.
Mr. Fizzwidget, you're safe! Sir, brace yourself. We just saw a video of your experiment eating its handlers. I repeat, it eats
Yeah, I know,
its
it's that handler disposal bot.
Low fat.
I would say face, but this entire cutscene is basically
Fizzwidget, do you
face.
copy? Anyone handling the experiment
This entire
must
game,
exercise the utmost caution.
No, decapitated.
What are you doing, Fizzwidget? What?
Exercise my frontmost cushion.
Sir, your experts recommend that the experiment be liquid.
And then served in
We will meet
brunch.
you at your deep space disposal
Oh man,
facility.
brunch. I haven't had brunch in forever.
I haven't had a smoothie in forever. I gotta fix that. Love smoothies.
I had a smoothie the other day. It was a wild berry smoothie from Panera Bread. It was good.
Cork-tastic. Okay, so, Angela knew exactly what this thing was, and she decided that she was just gonna hang around with it in a room full of acid and explosives.
Yup,
Angela isn't smart, is my point.
yup. You may have seen that nanotech boost. That is the hardest nanotech boost to get in the game, and here's why. Because you have to go all the way through this, loop around, and then go through it backwards, and then get up, make a blind ascent up into it, and hope you get it.
I was wondering why you were passing it.
Yeah, because there's
Now I know.
there's no real room to loop around until right here. So, yeah, I am actually amazed that I managed to do this on my first try, because holy shit, it is the hardest one to get in the game, for me at least. There might be a couple that are technically harder, but this one, I really hate it.
I feel like your wing should have clipped that pipe back there.
I feel like it should have clipped a lot of things by now, and I am very thankful that it hasn't.
Yeah.
There we go. And
Got
then,
it! Good boy.
And then there's no way to get back up there, so you just have to fucking die.
I said good boy.
Okay.
How did I say good boy?
I don't know. Because you think I'm a dog?
No, dogs are approachable and likable.
This is true.
Fun fact, I've been eating the same slice of pie for 20 minutes.
What kind of pie?
Pumpkin.
Ooh.
With homemade whipped cream on top. Yeah. It was good. I savored the shit out of it.